Hello everybody, Miss G here. Today I'm going to go over the Basic Project 2016 midterm exam. And I'm opening up project. I'm going to a blank project. I'm clicking on new and then clicking on blank. And that will give me my Gantt chart. First thing I want to do is to make sure I'm setting my project for automatic. The next step that I want to take care of is to go to File and set the start date for my project. For in this case, it's July the 2nd, 2018. I can set it here in the Backstage view, or if I want to, I can go to Project, the Project tab, and click on Project Information, and then I can set it here. Okay, and you're always going to set it by the start date. The only time you set your project by the finish date is when you know that you have to finish by a specific time. Other than that, the project is always going to be set by the start date. Alright, and then you click OK. Then what you do is you start keying in your different tasks and the duration. Okay, I have done that already, just so that we don't waste any time here. So let me see if I can pull that up. Here we go. So see, I have my start date at 7/2. So I already keyed in this information, the task names and the duration, and we have our start and finish dates. So what I need to do now is link these tasks and make our summary. So let me just look on my sheet. I see that on the first sheet after the task, what I need to do is go down to hand off editorial, because children's gourmet cookbook needs to be a summary task. Okay, so what I'm going to do is highlight hand off to editorial and go up to acquisition. Click on task, the task tab. I'm going to indent the task. That's going to make task 1 a summary task. Once I indent the task, what I need to do is link these tasks, and then when I link these tasks, you will see one task will now be dependent on another task. So let's link it, and you see that our predecessors are here. I'm going to pause this video because I'm going to link all of the different tasks the same way I did here to make summary tasks, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, everyone, all my tasks are linked, and I have my summary task. You can see my summary task right here in the bold, and all of my tasks are linked. Alright, so the next step you needed to do was to fill out your resource sheet. So if you go to the bottom on your status bar, you have your Gantt chart. And if you put your mouse right over it, it tells you which one is your resource sheet. So I'm clicking on the 4th command on your status bar, and this is your resource sheet. Now I already keyed in the resources, and if they're a work resource, you make sure you have the type as work. If it's a cost resource, have the type as cost. For the copy editors, they are a work resource, but it's 2 of them. So you have to make sure that the maximum amount of time is 200%, because it's 2 and they're working full time. I also put in their standard rate, hourly rate. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the Gantt chart. Alright, and I'm going to add resources to the different tasks. So the first resource, the first task that I'm going to add a resource to is manuscript received. So I'm going to click on manuscript received. I'm going to make sure that I'm clicking on the resource tab, going to my assignments group, clicking on assignment resource, and that person is Dan Smith. So I'm just clicking Dan Smith and click assign. And you can see on that particular task, we have Dan Smith assigned to that actual task. Okay? And I'm going to every task, and I'm going to add a resource. When I get to where I need to add 2 resources, I will show you that. I'm going to turn on pause now. Okay, we're at the point where task 14 will need 2 resources. So we need to add Dan Smith and Esther Mathis. So what we need to do is click on Esther Mathis and hold down our control and click on Dan Smith and then click assign. And we see that Esther Mathis and Dan Smith are both, just want you to see this, let me close this, are both assigned to that resource. There we go. You see that. Okay, I will be back when we are adding 2 more resources to a task. Okay, and on task 17, we need to add Gwen Duncan and Esther Mathis. So I'm clicking on Gwen Duncan, and I'm holding down my control. I'm clicking on Esther Mathis. I'm releasing control and clicking assign. And you can see that Gwen Duncan and Esther Mathis are assigned to task number 17. Alright, I'll be back shortly. This time we need to add 3 resources to a task, and the task we need to add the 3 resources to is task number 19, and we need to add Dan Smith, Esther Mathis, Gwen Duncan. So Dan Smith is already highlighted. I'm holding down control. Esther Mathis, Gwen Duncan. I'm clicking on, I'm releasing control, and I'm clicking on assign. And you see that those resources are assigned to that particular task. All right. I will see you in the next lesson. Have a great day.